Hello everyone, it is me, Mystic Gen VA, otherwise known as the voice of Emerald Power from my Emerald Power channel, of course Knuckles. And, what I'm discussing today is, something about my channel. Well, a little bit about this channel. Well, it's basically a discussion channel, a what-if channel about Sonic. A discussion about discussion videos like the one I'm going to be doing today, at least, which is covering what if Amy was the main character? And, some of you must be wondering what I mean by that, and, you'll see as the video goes on, but, for example, Amy is just gonna be swapping Sonic with Amy, but don't worry, it's not gonna be taking place in the same world, like, something, what I mean by that is by that is, Sonic, she won't start out in Green Hill like Sonic. She's not gonna be a carbon copy like Sonic. I'm not gonna make her like exactly Sonic, but you'll see what I mean. She's gonna be the main character. So, without further ado, I'll just get into the intro, and after that, we'll just start from there. So let's go. Alright guys, so our story starts right in 1991 in the beginning of the era of Sonic. So, our story will start right in Little Planet, a very small planet, a planet with very little life, except some life forms, of course. But everything seems fine and dandy until one day, where Eggman attacks. He starts attacking, taking over civilians, taking over towns, and also, of course, roboticizing the animals there. And everyone doesn't like what Eggman's doing, especially one little hedgehog. Well, one hedgehog who thinks she can beat and stop Eggman. Of course, that little hedgehog name is Amy Rose. She thinks to herself, how dare he take over the critters and turn them into robots? She personally doesn't like when people do that to animals. So she decides, for the name of love, she will save the animals and save Little Planet. So that's where we start our story, basically, with Amy setting off to stop Eggman. So we are basically heading into what would have been Sonic the Hedgehog 1. But for this, it's going to be called Amy Rose 1, I guess, in this timeline. Hypothetical timeline, I guess. So, yeah. After that, she ends up at Palm Tree Planet, where she first starts her adventure. Of course, going around, jumping and destroying enemies, and saving all of the critters there. Of course, she doesn't zoom through, she's not Sonic, but she uses her hammer ability to be able to get through all the evil Batman there. And it takes her a while before she gets to Eggman. But in this case, well, she ends up at the first boss, and it's gonna be very similar to Sonic. One enemy, so really nothing much goes on here besides Amy using her hammer abilities, besides of Sonic using his in original timeline, Sonic using his squills to defeat Eggman. She uses her hammer, kind of doing like a jumping hammer attack move. Similar to how Sonic would jump and hit Eggman with his squills, but Amy would swing her hammer instead. So, after she defeats Eggman, first time, she moves on to the next enemy, of course, the next stage, of course, which is Collision Chaos. everything basically goes similar to how it did in Sonic 1, but just except all the bosses from Sonic CD are swapped with the Sonic bosses that are swapped with Sonic 1. Sonic 1 bosses. So basically she rips through Collision Chaos, goes straight through Tidal Tempest, runs straight through Quartz Quadrant, runs straight through Wacky Warrior Bunch. I'm skipping Stardust Speedway because it doesn't make sense. Well, Metal Sonic, what's the point of even showing that? So everything goes exactly the same until we reach the final zone, which is the final zone from Sonic 1. Exactly the same one from Sonic 1. And which some things are different. Of course, Amy Rose she gets all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Well, she can't go super yet because it's like Sonic 1, but of course, she runs all the way to the final boss, which is the same one from Sonic 1, of course, with the Sonic with Eggman popping out of nowhere, and those machine things, pods, comes out of. Alright, so we move on through the boss battle. So it starts with Eggman, of course, the pods launching up. Amy, each time Eggman pops up, Amy immediately hits the pod of her hammer, causing Eggman to be shocked, electrocuted, whatever that it is, what happens to him when he gets hit with the animation. So she keeps battling and battling until she gets 8 hits in, which is Eggman starts to explode, causing the events of Sonic 1, or Amy Rose, of course, in this case, Amy Rose 1, to end, exploding with Eggman's face, whatever the final stage is, exploding, with Amy Rose escaping, of course. Of course, she heads back to Palm Tree Panic Zone. Of course, repeating what Sonic did for Sonic 1 at the end, of course, of her running around again, doing her own signature sign in the end, causing the end of Sonic 1. So, yeah, that's basically it for part 1. Next time I will be going into. Next time we'll be heading to a part 2 of the series, which would be Amy Rose the Hedgehog 2. Of course. With, of course, someone different other than Tails. And I think you already know by now who that person will be. But for now, I'm just going to end off from here. So, guys, if you want to see more, please give me 10 likes. If you want to see a part 2 to the series, and if not, I'll move on to a new series. So, with that, guys, I'm going to be heading off now, and I hope you guys liked the video. So, yeah, see you later.